so you've done the clear, you've offered coffee and desserts. This is where there may be a bone of contention, but this also segues into my theory. So when I give it to you, you'll understand why here on the check. If there's no dessert, total the check, get it to them immediately. All right? And then never take your eye off that table. Because as soon as payment hits it, pick it up, take it away, and deliver their change as quickly as possible. And your final exit line, folks, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great evening. Hope to see you again soon. Off you go. All right? Your last ditch effort, any problems that you had, this is your chance to smooth it all over. And a thank you and a good night, or a good day if it's a lunch shift. From the service aspect, it's the last one. Delivering the changes, saying goodbye. Why? Because the last thing that happens is the first thing that's remembered. It's how you walk away. You've got two things. It's your time to really shine. You blew this table away. This is your time to get them back. Make sure these people are regulars. Tell them your name. Make sure they know your name so when they come back and ask for you, these are the people you're going to win back. What happens if it's a problem? Domino table, the worst type. This is it. You know, every step you could screw up. Spill a drink, bring the wrong meals, lose a dupe, forget their dessert, drop their check late. Now they miss the coming attractions, which is the worst thing you can do to me. Now I'm late, I miss those. Nothing went well. It's the last chance that I have, not many times, fortunately, but you throw yourself on the mercy of the court. Now, it's not your tip you're trying to save. It's you screwed up the business. All right, you pissed off customers to the point where the odds are they're not going to come back. Your job now is, if it is on you, is to get to that table and literally, and I'll never forget it. It was table 30, back corner, big booth. I literally walked up to the table. They were great people, and I crushed it. I could not have intentionally done more things wrong at this table. It was horrible. And I walked up to the table and I said, folks, clearly no check is coming to this table. I cannot tell you how sorry I am. I am much better than this, and this restaurant is way better than this. Please give them another try, get another server, but you know, this is just not how it is. It was crushed Saturday night, it was crazy. The manager really should be doing that, you know, but I've had to do this. I'm so sorry. Just, that's it. You're throwing yourself on the mercy of the court. There's a slogan, 1 in 100 is an a-hole, okay? Anyone that kicks you when you're down like that, just walk away. They're just not a good human being. If you walk up and you just tell them, you did everything wrong, I was horrible, I'm better, the restaurant's better, if that guy comes up and does that, and you just don't, no matter, literally, unless there's spaghetti dripping off your hair, listen, it's fine, it happens, we'll definitely be back, even though we probably won't. You know, we'll get this taken care of, not a problem. I appreciate it. I'm going to throw them a bone. I'm always going to give them money. Just, we're in the industry, we do it. Maybe they don't get tipped, but again, tip's not your concern there. Now you literally got to get these people back in the restaurant. Those people are going to go out and talk about their dining experience. And they're going to laugh. I'm like, they're kidding. It's horrific. It was horrific. This guy dumped food on me. They forgot our meals. They gave us the wrong check. They swiped my credit card 4 times. It was disastrous. And they'll look at each other like, the guy came over at the end. He's like, can't tell you how sorry I am. Because the last thing that happened will be that first thing that they remember. They're going to tell you it was bad, but they're thinking the whole time, I'm going to give this guy his due. I'm going to give him a little rub. And that's exactly what it is. So it's that last one. Okay, so work the table. We're big in Boston, especially with the Red Sox. We're big on turning our tables. These steps not only allow us to wait on the table properly, really allows us to turn our tables over by doing every step. We're not rushing them. You know, again, you want the ball in their court. We don't want them to feel rushed, but we set the tone. So if you've got a Saturday night, you get crushed at 5:30 because it's just a beautiful night out there and everyone crushes in here and you get pounded, turn your tables. Turn your tables. Go through every step, complete it. Remember, never run through a table. You can run around the floor all you want, but when you come up, everything's in first gear. Hey, how are you this evening? Great. Off you go. So slow it down. Don't push them, but do your steps of service quickly, cleanly, crisply, proactively move them through their process, and you will turn tables faster. And no one will feel like they were rushed through it. Somebody's going to sit there for 2.5 hours against the railing and look at the water. Nothing you can do to change that. do your steps of service, move them along, and let them dictate the pace. But most people are going to be a little pliable on time. You can shave 5-10 minutes off the table by promptly doing your steps of service, completing an entire clear, dropping the check and letting them know, moving back. 5 minutes on every table, and 8 tables is 40 minutes. You're going to be turning so many more tables at the end of the night in sales. That's how it is. Now, managers, certainly owners get all tweaky. Don't rush my customers. No. I'm not saying go up and go, no, you can't have dessert. You know, that's not what we're doing. But you're moving the table through their steps of service. You're creating a tone at the table, and they flow with that. Diners will flow with the tone that you're setting.